sauce, and crisp bites. Simple rises to complete. Cut, reveal, clean lines where sea meets chicken. And that wraps our journey for now. Don't go anywhere. Up next, we dive into the story of seaweed. Lights up in the hatchery. Bubbles rise, and tomorrow's crop wakes in saltwater glass. A thumb turns heat just right. 18 to 20 degrees. Growth has a favorite number. A seeded cotton thread lifts from brine. One droplet hesitates, then falls like a promise. Trays meet a straight conveyor. UV hums, the first checkpoint in a long, clean journey. The rinse lever clicks. A thin sheet of water lays calm over the nursery. Hand cranked and human paced, seed twine wraps the core with patient precision. Lid down, latch snaps. What's fragile becomes portable. Scene 9. A boot chocks the wheel. Safety before speed. Pen to paper. Time. Appetite meets routine and calls it home. A single droplet, a quiet sip. Comfort measured in stillness. Monitors glow green. They plot favors balance over chance. Straw rolls in like sunshine underfoot. Comfort begins at ground level. A gentle rake writes neat lines. Small actions lift many lives. Scale, tablet, release. Growth is counted without breaking the calm. Hands stretch to the horizon. Steadiness becomes abundance. Eyes skim gait and feather. Health speaks when you listen closely. Filters reset, pressure steadies. Purity is the quiet hero here. Fans whisper, curtains sigh. The room settles on just right. A box is ticked. Accountability earns its place on the wall. Lights dim, crates breathe easy. Departure rehearses kindness. Human hands. Probe, steady, pass. The chapter on safety ends with relief. Weight speaks truth. A gentle gait edits the outliers. Steel trays ride a hand cart. People set the tempo. Cooled and quiet, a clean cut of confidence. Portions land true. Geometry obeys the craft. Place, weight, lift, consistency counted by the gram. Clear film, clear conscience. Sealed and seen through. Time stamps the journey, legible proof in small letters. Cameras confirm, a soft nudge rewrites the rare mistake. A horizon of trays, scale told in calm lines. A platform cart and patient hands, orders gathered, not grabbed. One carton, one close, one clean pull of tape. Pallet jack forward, progress powered by people. Flower first, a light armor to hold the promise. Batter flows like silk, coverage without heaviness. Crumb falls like quiet rain. Texture finds its voice. Air sets the coat. Crispness rehearses. Heat hums behind. Closed lids. Discipline owns the sizzle. Shine drains away. Crunch remains. Cooling straight ahead. Temperatures land where safety lies. Silence at the metal gate. Exactly what we hope to hear. X-ray tells a clean story. Nothing hidden, nothing to fix. The seal holds its breath and passes. Totes roll by hand. QC hands the baton to pack out. Finished packs in formation. Green lights wave them on. 2 pairs of hands, 1 rhythm. Packing reads like teamwork. Shipping labels speak the route. Identity ready to travel. Layers stack neat. A palette is built like a paragraph. Film circles the story. Stability shines. Weigh, print, pouch, paper meets product with purpose. Ramp up, roll in, guidance makes gravity gentle. Straps tighten, a seal number clicks, cargo learns restraint. Door slides shut, a scanner chirps the departure. The dashboard smiles, targets met, standards kept. A soft crackle, a golden grin, crunch becomes a character. Stack the burger like a sentence. Bun, leaf, chicken, finish, rice take the lead. The line advances because people care. Water writes its quiet polish. Cleanliness becomes part of the plot. A rush of air lifts the last drops. Readiness takes shape. Seconds are measured, safety signs its name, and the line moves on. Trays glide in single file. Green lights nod like ushers at a door. The cold chain keeps its promise. Numbers breathe steady. A label ties lineage to trust. Identity secured in ink. Seasoning falls like intent, every grain a forecast of flavor. The pause that pays off, time settles into the meat. A gloved push, a door that knows its duty, craft stays human. Set points hold the line, precision keeps the heat honest. Through tempered glass, gold arrives without a splash. Steam drifts into certainty. Cooling makes the victory real. Welcome to my channel. On today's journey, we'll follow 2 quiet heroes at the dinner table. Part 1 begins where precision meets heat. A humble piece of chicken earns its crunch, light flour for grip, a smooth batter, a gentle rain of crumbs. It fries behind closed lids for safety, cools with care, then rides the cold chain to a clean, sealed pack. So the bite that reaches you is golden, crunchy, and trustworthy. Part 2 turns to the sea. Seaweed rises from clear waters, is rinsed and dried, pressed and seasoned, then cut with exactness, becoming those ready-to-eat sheets and flakes that quietly complete a bowl of rice. 2 journeys, 1 promise. Flavor built with discipline, technology, and care. The story begins in steel and silence, where incubators breathe before voices exist. Hands steer tiny travelers toward warmth. The journey learns its first rhythm. A soft rain of disinfectant says, only care crosses this threshold. Gloves, a signature, clean water. Our narrative chooses discipline as its guide. Under tender light, calm peeps knit the opening chapter together. The farm exhales in parallel lines. Order sets the pace of the day. Feed arrives like clockwork. Place, lot, our story keeps its receipts. At dawn, the boat slips free. Anchors, buoys, and quiet water agree. The farm appears as lines on glass, order floating. In blue, a knot bites steel. The pull test ends with a satisfied nod. Seed ropes climb aboard the long line, distance measured in discipline. A sensor blinks green. The ocean starts talking in numbers. An RFID tag finds the lead buoy. A quick beep ties data to place. A low flyby reveals a grid geometry writ on tide. Tap the tablet. Drop A1. Coordinates stand at attention. Tension set. Clamp locked. Loose becomes line. Line becomes field. Hour, position, responsible hands. Young fronds sway like green pennants in a breeze of salt and sun. A diver's hand frees small hitchhikers. Clean lines grow faster. Samples cut. Tray rides the belt. Lab work begins at sea. Grams blink clear. Numbers us kiss. Green pass winks approval. A carton folds. A pouch finds its new address. Camera gate watches. Closures pass with a quiet nod. 8 cartons bunch at the bench. Hands load the shipper. Tape sings down the scene. A fat barcode faces forward. Film circles the pallet. Corners protected, edges tight. Forks lift. A polite beep escorts precision to its mark. In the lab, drops meet strips. Iodine and metals say all clear. Light booth honesty. One reject to red, the rest to white. Big QR on, photo snapped, checklist signed, traceability complete. Scanner blips. Lot, harvest day, drying temp. COA and packing list slide into a sleeve. Paperwork rides with product. Pallet rolls to staging. Will chalks pin time in place. Brake set, door up, dock light turns the world green. Thank you for sticking with me to the end of this journey. If you enjoyed it, please give me a like and subscribe. It really motivates me to make more videos. See you in the next adventure. On the handle. A soft hose rinses sand and tiny shells. Clean is flavor's best friend. A cart rolls to cold storage. A palm wedges the chalk in. Logger reads 2 to 4 degrees. The cold chain starts breathing. Lines ashore. Hands pass bins to a waiting truck with a nod. Load bar seat. Ratchet straps sing a bright metal cord. Doors close, seal snaps. This harvest now has a destination. The hopper swallows green. The belt feeds rinse. A fingertip hits rinse 1. Water curls, product relaxes. Transfer to rinse 2. A handful lifts and clears the light. Safety lid down. The chopper turns ribbon into bite size. Pieces fall to tray and roll toward the mixing bench. Brine by scale, not guess. A wide spatula folds shine into texture. Frame filled. One pass with the gauge bar. Flat, even, right. The tray coasts under a hand press. One calm push smooths the pulse. Frame opens. 2 spatulas lift a thin green page onto steel. Rack to dryer. Amber lamp says heat on. A measured pause. Trays slide out. Steam whispers done. Edge bends. Tiny snap. Crisp without crumble. Branch A. The brush breathes oil. Sesame falls like gentle rain. Branch B. A rubber roller tucks every corner flat. Stack aligned at the guarded blade. Neat rectangles drop true. The outfeed rides to weigh. A hand counts 10 leaves clean. The stack lands on digits. Label prints the truth. Vacuum, nitrogen, oxygen. Takes the hint. Seal jar, the calm voice of truth. Ruler to blade. Week 4. Length turns into trend. A buoy slides a half meter. Light levels slip into perfect scene. Net up, trash out. The farm breathes easier. Pitch, salinity, temp, 3 readings, 1 decision. The growth chart climbs. The season smiles back. Sample box shut. Wheels turn shoreward to the lab.
Here are the samples.
Thank you, I'll take these inside.
A hand winch talks and clicks. The long line rises, dripping silver. Blades snip. Chosen fronds fall into a draining mesh bin. Bin glides to scale. Digits settle like a verdict. Printer hums. Weight and lot land bold